Alright, welcome to another one of my videos. I am playing a side mission, and I've been kind of playing around with this mission for a minute, trying to find the best way to beat it. And so I'm going to play through this and not take any damage, and I'm playing this on Ultimate 3 difficulty. I'm just going to talk about what I'm doing and everything. So let's get started. Let's see here. I'm going to use Tendril Strike, which is a quick ability. Take out a couple minions. That's going to give me that card play refund. I'm going to use Blast, which is a knockback. Knock back this marksman into this ley line, and that is gonna put weak on him, do some damage, and kill a minion that's right next to that ley line. And me killing that minion will give me 2 cards with that the mod on that card that I just used. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use Ironman and shove this guy into this ley line, and that's going to put stun on him. So it's going to keep him from attacking this round. I'm going to go ahead and use Semi-Out Bomb on this Guardian. That's going to make him lose his turn and take the protection off that agent. So now I'll be able to capture him here in just a minute.
Now's your chance. Take them into custody before they can regain their bearings.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use a focusing beacon just because I'm about to use Doctor Strange's astral meditation. That's gonna give me those 2 combat cards back, and it's gonna give me 2 more redraws. So now I have a total of 4 of them, and I am going to use every one of those redraws on this hero combo card. That is going to make it free on the heroism points to use, and I'm going to use it on this Elite Shadowhound, and that is going to give me that golden opportunity card, which will be a free card that I'll use in the next round. Okay, so that I'll handle this is Iron Man's ability. Like when you use one of his cards, you'll get a redraw sometimes. It's like random. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that redraw on my Quick Blast to upgrade it to a knockback. And then I'm gonna finish this turn off by using Symbiote Bomb again on this guy. And that's going to keep him from attacking me. So the only one that's not crowd controlled is going to be that marksman, and he doesn't attack on this round. He just tries to cast a vulnerability on one of your heroes, which I have Resilient on Venom, which just negated that. So that worked out pretty good. So basically nobody got a turn on that round. And now I'm gonna use Quick Blast on one of these minions to weed them out a little bit. And that is gonna be a quick card, so I don't lose a card play. Now I got Precision. I'm going to go ahead and use it. If you redraw it twice, it doesn't cost any heroism. And then my mod for it is +2 redraws, so you're not losing any redraws once you use it. You're gaining them right back. And what this is going to do, and that's a free card, and what that's going to do is make it where I can use one of his cards twice. And I'm going to go ahead and use Golden Opportunity on Ironman, and that's going to put Strengthen on him. So I think that's like a 50% damage buff. And then it casts Vulnerability on 3 non-minions, which is going to make, I want to say, my attacks from Ironman do double damage on these guys now. Since I got Strengthen and they have Vulnerability. So I'm going to go ahead and use this Air Superiority, and if you redraw on it, it's going to give you, it's going to boost up the damage by a lot. I mean, it's almost 400 damage right now, and it's going to put weak on everything. So that's going to attack everything on the map.
I don't do this for just anyone.
So I got three KOs on that. And then it revealed that marksman. So I'm going to go ahead and use Quick Blast again, and I upgraded it the previous turn, so now it's got that knockback, and I'm going to knock him back into Doctor Strange. So that'll give me another card since I knocked him into another hero. And then I'm going to take Spawn, I mean Venom. And that would be awesome if there's Spawn was in that game, but I know it's a different franchise. Let's go ahead and push this Slidable into this Marksman, and then that's going to push him into Iron Man, and that's going to give me another card. Okay, so this turn is about done, I think. I'm going to go ahead and use that last redraw on Mark Target, and what that's going to do is make nearby enemies get marked also. It's usually just for one enemy, but I just upgraded that, so that's nice. And then let's use this Crimson Bands of Sidorak, and this is going to put a bind on him. It's also going to put vulnerability on him, but that's not going to matter because it's going to fall off the next round anyway. And that gave me another couple of cards for using that as the mod. So now I'm going to go ahead and use Agamotto's Gaze, which is going to give me the last 2 attack cards I played, which was his 2 Quick Blasts, I think it's called. And then I start the next round with 4 card plays instead of 3.
The light shines on the most
Okay. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and end this turn, I think. Yeah. So that extra card play I got for using that Agamotto's Gaze, I'm going to use that to capture this agent with. So I'll still have 3 more card plays, so it's like I'm not losing a card play capturing them. Okay, so okay, come on. Alright, I'm gonna use let's do Iron Man. And that's gonna bring in some reinforcements, which is a good thing because I want as many enemies on the battlefield as possible, so that when I use that marked ability, it marks as many of them as I can. That way I can keep my turn going as long as possible.
We need to take care of the rest of these thugs. Don't hold back.
Alright, so let's do that mark target. And I'm going to use it on the Dread Maiden because that's going to put vulnerability on her. And then everything in that circle is going to get marked. Plus the Dread Maiden's get marked too. Alright. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and use Quick Blast with the vulnerability. Upgrade it with a redraw, and then that puts knockback on it, and I'm going to knock him into this minion. So I can take out one of them. Keep this turn going. And that's going to give me another card play refund. I'm going to use this other quick blast. And his ability on this card is that you get to draw another card of his if you get a KO. And I need as many cards of his as possible because I'm going to use that surgical strike. And what that does is, like, the more cards he has in his hands is however many cards you have in your hand is how many attacks you get with this card. So we're going to try to stack this deck up as much as possible with Ironman cards. And like I said, when I use this one, it's going to give me another one of his cards anyway. So, and me shoving him into Doctor Strange is going to give me another card.
How much better can I get?
So that gave me 2 cards actually. One for the card and one for shoving them. So now I'm going to go ahead and use Venom here, and I'm going to push this Shadow Hound closer to this ley line. That way it takes damage and kills it whenever I use this ability right here. And the reason why I'm doing that, I'm going to shove him into this ley line, and killing that minion's going to give me a card play refund. Alright, and that's going to put stun on him. Alright. And then now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get rid of Symbiote Bind, and I'm going to discard it instead of redrawing it. And that's going to give me another move. And I'm going to use this move from Iron Man. I'm going to push him into Venom here, and then that's going to give me another card. I'm going to use this Bolt of Balvac and take out this Elite Shadowhound. And it has marked on him from earlier, so that's going to, again, give me another card play refund. Okay, and then now I am going to, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and use Lethal Embrace. I was going to web toss this guy into him, but I'm going to do that next because every time you use one of Venom's abilities, he uses that Ravenous bar, and the lower that bar is, the less damage you do. So I want to do this Lethal Embrace first, so that gives it the maximum damage. And if the target is at full health, it does an extra 276, plus it adds bleed to it, and it's got vulnerability on this Dread Maiden, so it's going to do massive damage. And that's going to make it, I think, yeah, 828 damage. And you get pretty much one free hit on her per round, where she won't counterattack. But now that I hit her, she's got a 20% chance to counterattack if I attack her again. And it keeps going up every time you attack her. So you want to make sure you do as much damage as you can on the first attack. So I'm going to go and use Web Toss on this guy and push him into Doctor Strange. That's going to give me another card. And before I forget, I need to go ahead and use Focus and Beacon on, I'm going to use this on Venom and on these two guys. And it's going to taunt them and make them attack Venom. Which, I have a card that I have one redraw left. I can redraw his Symbiotic Senses, and its mod on it is to go concealed whenever I use that redraw on it. But first, I'm going to go ahead and use Blessing of Basante. Let's see, and then that's going to give me 2 more cards, and then add 59 damage for the rest of the mission to all my hero cards. So that's going to boost up all the hero cards in my hand pretty good. Yeah, and then we're using that Surgical Strike, so that just boosted it up to 192. Alright, and then Uh, I did something wrong, I think. Okay, yeah, we're right, we're good. Alright, so I'm going to conceal him. And then, in turn, that does 184 damage to her, because she's got that vulnerability on her. Let's see here. Okay, so now, I'm just going to use this for the heck of it. So I'm about to lose all my hero cards besides Ironman. Let's see, and then I'm going to go ahead and use Leave It To Me, and that's going to draw 2 more of his cards. Remember, we're trying to stack his cards up, and that's going to give me 2 redraws and 2 fast, which that's going to make all my cards take 1 less heroism to use. Alright, so now that is going to give me 1, 2, 3, wait, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Iron Man cards. Now here's the kicker. This card right here, what this card does is going to replace all my other hero cards with nothing but Iron Man cards. And, well actually, it's going to duplicate all his cards.
Sure, why not?
So it's going to discard all my other hero cards. And now I got 10 Iron Man cards. So that is going to make that surgical strike. It's going to give me 10 attacks with it. And I'm going to just decimate them. So I'm going to take out this Dread Maiden first. Alright, that's going to kill her, and she's got that marked on it. And that vulnerability is going to make it do extra damage. So once she dies, I'll get another card play. Put 1 on him, and then I'm going to finish the rest of them off on this guy.
Let's do it. You think Lilith saw that? I hope so.
Alright, so now I'm going to do another surgical strike. 1 on him to kill him, and then the rest on this guy. And that should be enough to kill him. Perfect.
Interesting tactic.
Looks like you've got the agent in custody. Better clear out before Hydra sends a search party.
Alright, there you go. 3 stars. No damage taken, and there's difficulty down there on the bottom left. Ultimate 3. And thank you for watching.